In a distant kingdom, there lived a young blacksmith named Marcus. He was talented and hard-working, but he had one major flaw: he lacked patience. Marcus wanted to become the most renowned blacksmith in the land, but he despised the slow process of mastering his craft. Every day, he worked in his forge, hammering metal and shaping weapons and armor. But whenever a project took too long, he grew frustrated and abandoned it, moving on to another task. His master, an old blacksmith named Gideon, often told him, "True mastery comes with patience, Marcus. Rushing only leads to failure." But Marcus ignored his advice. One day, a nobleman visited their forge and made an announcement. "The king is seeking the finest sword in the land. Whoever forges the best blade will be rewarded with riches beyond measure and a place in the royal court." Marcus saw this as his chance. He immediately set to work, eager to win the competition. He heated the metal, hammered it fiercely, and hastily shaped a sword. Within a few days, he had what he believed to be a masterpiece. Proud of his work, he took it to his master. Gideon inspected the blade carefully. He ran his fingers along its edge, then struck it lightly against an anvil. To Marcus's horror, the sword snapped in two. "You rushed," Gideon said. "You did not temper the metal properly, nor did you take the time to refine its strength. A sword is not just about speed, it requires patience and care." Marcus was devastated but refused to give up. He went back to work, but this time, he followed his master's advice. He heated the metal carefully, folding it over and over to strengthen it. He shaped it with precision, cooling and tempering it slowly. It took weeks, but at last, he forged a blade unlike any he had made before. On the day of the competition, blacksmiths from all over the kingdom presented their swords to the king. Many blades were strong, sharp, and beautiful, but when it was Marcus's turn, his sword outshone them all. The king tested it and declared, "This is the finest blade I have ever wielded." Marcus was rewarded handsomely and became the royal blacksmith. He finally understood what his master had been trying to teach him all along: great success requires time and patience. From that day forward, he never rushed his work again. The lesson was clear: those who chase quick success often fail, but those who cultivate patience build a foundation for true greatness. If you ever feel like giving up, remember, perhaps your skills, like a fine sword, just need more time to be tempered.